I just am so happy to be here and say these words to you. We got to really have a path to walk on. We're Taschi Choling Monastery here just a little outside of Ashland, Oregon. This is a Tibetan temple that was built by Gyalto Rinpoche, a disciple of Dujum Rinpoche from the Nyingma sect of Tibetan Buddhism.
Thank you.
Bhagavan, Sarva Tathagata Vazarumami Munsa, Vazarabhava Mahasamaya Tattva Om Vazara Sattva Samaya Manupalaya, Vazara Sattva Dena Vajasaderume Bhava, Surasayume Bhava, Subhasayume Bhava, Anuratume Bhava, Sarva Siddhime Vayata, Sarva Karma Sujam Isitam, Priya Guru Ha 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 Ho, Bhagavan, Sarva Tathagata Vazarumami Munsa, Vazara Bhava Mahasamaya Sattva Om Vazara Sattva Samaya Manupalaya, Vazara Sattva Dena Vajasaderume Bhava, Surasayume Bhava, Subhasayume Bhava, Anurakami Bhava, Sarva Siddhime Vayata, Sarva Karma Sujam Isitam, Priya Guru Ha 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 Ho, Bhagavan, Sarva Tathagata, Vazarumami Munsa, Vazara Bhava, Mahasamaya Sattva Om Vazara Sattva Om Vazara Sattva Samaya Manupalaya, Vazara Sattva Deno Vajasadero Me Bhava, Surosayo Me Bhava, Subhosayo Me Bhava, Anurakto Me Bhava, Sarva Siddhi Me Prayata, Sarva Karma Sucha Me Sitam, Priya Guru Hom Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan, Sarva Tathagata Vazara Mami Munsa, Vazara Bhava this prayer wheel probably has 100 million. Oh, money, baby, home. Papa gave no much of the jail, Papa can change on so much, so yes, it is in the line, don't want much of the jail. Papa no much of the jail, you don't care what you was, no much of the jail. So you chair no much of the jail, I bet you no much of the jail. Papa gave no much of the jail, Papa can change on so much, yes, it is in the line, don't want much of the jail. 호모제니는 뼈먹게서 정보가 여섯 주지나니 뼈먹지니셔서 칼로 먹고 진지져서 가지지 신지마피세서 그 뼈메시디고 호모제니는 뼈먹게서 정보가 여섯 주지나니 뼈먹지니셔서 칼로 먹고 진지져서 가지지 신지마피세서 그 뼈메시디고 호모제니는 뼈먹게서 정보가 여섯 주지나니 뼈먹지니셔서 칼로 먹고 진지져서 가지지 신지마피세서 Guru Pema Siddhi Om Ahom Vasa 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 Guru Pema Tarsanzo Vasa Samaya Siddhi Pala Om Ah Ojini Mojela Savade Pema Jinila Savade Om Ahom Vasa Guru Pema Siddhi Om Namo Radhataya Namo Hariya Janasakara Verachana Vyoha Rajayate Parvati Samyasam Buddhaya Namo Hariya Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva Mahasava Mahakaruna Kayatayata Om Dharanara Diri Diri Guru Guru Edi Vedi Java Java Prasala Prasala Kasuma Kusumbedi Edi Nidi Chitambala Mapanaya Soha Namo Ramachaya Namo Hariya Janasakara Verachana Yoha Radhayati Arahati Samyasam Buddhaya Namo Hariya Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva Mahasava Mahakaruna Kayateta Om Dara Dara Diri Diri Duru Duru Vidi Vidi Jala Jala Pratsala Pratsala Kasula Kushumberi Iri Miri Chaitambala Mapanaya Soha Namo Ramachaya Namo Hariya Janasagara Verachana Yoha Rajayate Arahate Samyasambuddhaya Namo Hariya Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva Mahasava Mahakaruna Kayateta Om Dara Dara Diri Diri Duru Duru Viti Viti Chala Chala Prasala Prasala Kusuma Kusumberi Viti Chitambala Mapanaya Soha Omani Benu 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 Omni Omani Benu Omni Omani Benu Omni Omani Padme, 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 Om Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum Shri. May all sentient beings be happy and have the cause of happiness. May all sentient beings be free of suffering and the cause of suffering. May all sentient beings have the highest happiness, void of suffering in this life. And may all our mother-like sentient beings realize the great equanimity beyond attachment and aversion, hope and fear to those far and near. Bhavantu Sarvam Mangalam. I dedicate all the merit and virtue of turning this prayer wheel to all mother-like sentient beings for their enlightenment in this lifetime. Oh. So we are here now, in this moment.
Yes, we
And
are. Yes, we are.
And isn't this moment the only moment?
Right now.
Right now. And I think this is the key. Right now. We have to really get here in the moment and realize that every moment is the moment.
to be awake, to not fall asleep into ignorance, to realize the wisdom of our pure mind. We're pure. We are born pure. We're all good. We're not sinners. We didn't make a big mistake. There's no guilt. This is a whole fallacy. This is a lie. It's not true. We are born in this world as fully enlightened Buddhas, and we just don't know it. And so is everybody. And people are asleep because they have got lost in thinking. They got lost in the stinking thinking of the mind. And they keep thinking that their thoughts are real. And they keep thinking that the past is real and the future is real. But you know what? It's not. Because what's real is death. And we die 26,000 times in 24 hours. Every time you exhale, you die. And when you breathe in again, you're born again in that very moment with the in-breath. So we got to get to the breath. When you find the breath, you're here now. When your attention is on the breath, you're in the present moment. And then you're alive. You're really here. You're really in the moment. And this is where we got to go. We got to go into the moment all the time. And we got to pray all the time for everybody. We got to pray for all our mothers and fathers, our sisters and brothers, all the children, all the people, because we're family. We're one body of people. That's who we are. This is one world. We're here all together in this boat called this mothership. We're on the mothership. So, birth and death is a real serious question. You got to answer it while you're still here in a body. You've got to get clear with your own heart and mind. This sacred temple here was built by a very great Lama named Gyalten Rinpoche. And he built this temple for us so that we could come here and we could have this sanctuary, this holy place. This is not a worldly place. There's no coffee shop here. There's nowhere to buy anything. There's nothing like that going on. You come here, you think of the Buddha. You think of Padmasambhava behind you. This is called the lotus-born Guru. He's born in a lotus, and he brought the sacred teachings of Tantric Buddhism to Tibet, called the Vajrayana. Very, very powerful teaching, because it incorporates all the three yanas of the Hinayana, the Mahayana, and the Vajrayana. And we got to really have a path to walk on. We need to have a path, and we all have a path. And the path is our human body. That's the path. You got the path, you got a body. It's up the spine. That's the path. You want to bring the Shakti, the Kundalini energy, from the root chakra of survival, up the spine to the top of the head. This is the Pure Land of all the Buddhas, on top of the head. That's why the Lamas all wear the hats on the top of their head. Because when they put the hat on, they bring in the energy up to the top of the head. Sacred energy, our life force, our prana, our breath. Breath is sacred. Very, very sacred. So we got to realize impermanence. We got to realize that cause and effect are real. We're not here for very long. This human life is short, my friends. It goes by in the blink of an eye. I'll be 74 years old in a month. And I think, where did the time go? Why, I was just in India the other day, 20 years old, running around the Himalayas barefoot, hanging out with these masters, with the gurus, with my guru, Neem Karoli Baba. That's where I met Ram Dass. And we came back to America. Ram Dass wrote the book, Be Here Now. And it changed everything, that book. Be here now. Because when I met Ram Dass, he was traveling, running around, talking like crazy, always trying to impress me with stories about the past, all the famous people he knew, Stories about the future. All the great LSD trips he'd taken. And I would say, stop. Ramdas, which his name was Richard then, Richard Albert. I said, Richard, stop. Be here now. Look at your feet. Where are you? You're right here now. Be here now. So that's kind of where it came from, but it's basic, pure Buddhism all the way. It's the essence of what the Buddha taught. The Buddha said, I only have one teaching. I teach suffering and the ending of suffering. We're here to be happy. And we got to get out of our own trip. We got to get out of our own way. We keep getting in our own way because we get caught in the mind mesh. We get caught in concepts. We get caught in religion. We get caught in philosophy. And we spend too much time trying to figure it out. You know, my guru Neem Karoli Baba said, it's better just to love God than to try and figure it out. And whatever that means to you, you know, whatever it means to you, it means love to me. It just means pure love. So the more we can love each other, and this one is the most important one to love, you.
Yes.
And you got to take care of yourself and love yourself. Okay? And stop being mean to yourself. You got to stop stealing and lying and going crazy and, you know, just acting out, talking bad about people, you know, and having bad feelings about people. You know, it's like my grandma said, if you don't have something good to say about somebody, don't say anything at all.
It's a lesson we all need to learn.
Yeah, man, my granny taught me everything.
Exactly.
I give everything to my granny. You know, I grew up on her lap, first 6 years of my life. Just my granny and her Bible, reading to me and praying to me, and praying to Jesus, and loving me, and cooking for me, and teaching me how to pray. She taught me all those good things in my life. They came around and I got to leave America when I was 18 because I didn't want to go to Vietnam and kill people or get killed. So I thought, you know, something's wrong here. And so I realized I got to find the old man. I got to find somebody who knows something, who can help me in my life and teach me what to do in my life. I didn't know what to do. I knew I didn't want to go to college. Didn't want to do that. Didn't like the school system. I knew it was just a big prison system, just programming your mind. So I got out of that trip. And I made it to India, and I found my guru, Neem Karoli Baba, who lived 100% in the moment. He only lived here now. He didn't have anything to teach or anything to say. He just laughed all the time, and he fed everybody. He said, food is God. He fed people. So the food you eat, very important. You want to pray on the food. You want to be good to yourself. Be good to everyone. Have real loving kindness in your heart for everybody. And I've been doing Om Mani Padme Hum for 55 years. And I love this mantra. And this is the Buddha of compassion. This is the white Buddha. And I think that Jesus Christ is an emanation of Avalokiteshvara, Om Mani Padme Hum. Very compassionate, much love. We care for other people. You know, Dalai Lama said, if you want to be happy, think of others. If you want to be unhappy, think of yourself. This self-obsession that I see nowadays, this narcissism, this kind of egocentric, self-serving attitude. Everyone is so isolated, like on the computers, you know? And I take a walk every day here in Ashland. I walk in the park, you know, and people pass me, and I always smile at everybody and say hi, Om Mani Padme Hum. And very few people look at me. They just kind of look down, you know. They're all isolated. And so few people say hi, you know. But we got to come back into the human realm, okay? This is it, you guys. This life is so precious. It's so impermanent. You know, we could all die at any moment. I don't know if I'm going to be around after this, you know, this video is made. This may be the last thing that I ever say on this video. It could be my last words. And I'm telling you from my heart, you got to really get with the trip. You got to get on the spiritual path of purification. You got to be generous with everything in your life. Nothing is ours. We're here to share everything. That's what we got to do. You know? Share. Don't be stingy with your time. Don't be stingy with your money. Help people out. People need a helping hand. Help them out. Because that's you. We're all family. We are the family of man. We are the family of woman. We're all here together. So we got to take care of each other. And I recommend Om Mani Padme Hum. It's a wonderful mantra. It will protect your mind. And when you can't sleep at night and wake up in the middle of the night, Om Mani Padme, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Just do Om Mani Padme Hum and radiate the light in your heart. Imagine this wheel, this sacred prayer wheel here that I'm turning. This wheel has hundreds of millions of Om Mani Padme Hum mantras. And they're all in this prayer wheel. And as I'm turning this prayer wheel, the mantras are going out. And I'm praying that they will bring light and they will bring love and compassion to all my mother-like sentient beings all over this earth and all the different worlds. Because there's many different worlds. This human world is just one world. There's all these parallel universes and all these different galaxies. And who do we think we are? You know who we are? We're just a grain of sand on the beach of time. And the waves are coming in, and the waves are going out. And all the things you built in your life are sandcastles. And when you die, you're not taking nothing with you. You know what you're taking? Your good wishes. You're taking your prayers. You're taking the good karma, the positive things that you've done for other people. That's what you're taking with you. So be good, do good. Live a pure life. Take care of yourself. And realize cause and effect are real. What you do, you're going to get. It's all going to come around. Karma is real. It is real. So make the real positive karma. Make aspirations and prayers to help people, to help yourself. Just to be really good and keep it up. It's really important. You know, be aware of your mind. Take time to be quiet. Sit still, sit up straight. You know, just breathe light in your breath. In-breath light, exhale light. Go into your heart. 5 minutes a day is perfect. You don't have to learn anything. You don't have to go find the guru somewhere in India. There's nobody left in India. All the great masters are dead. They're all gone. There's few left. I only know two. Gyaltsen Rinpoche, who built the temple right here. He built this prayer wheel for us so that you can come here and turn it. I'm turning it now. He's 96 years old. And he lives in California, in Half Moon Bay. He's 96. He's checked out, man. You know, he did it. He said, it's up to you guys now. It's up to you. Right? You teach. You get it. I told you everything to do, you got to do it. You got to take care of each other. You got to make the prayers. You got to do the puja. You got to do Om Mani Padme Hum. You have to really tune in and connect. So that's what we got to do, guys. I just am so happy to be here and say these words to you. So remember, your precious human life, hard to come by, easy to lose. You don't know how long you're going to be here. Death is for sure. You want to have a good death, a peaceful death. And the way you do that is to have a good life. Live a pure life. Find peace in your life. Just stop and breathe. And come into now. Be here now. Om Mani Padme Hum.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Om Mani Padme Hum.